Hi, how's it going? Hello. Hold on, let me reset my screen. I can't see stuff. Okay, there we go. Alright, hello, how's it going? Give me 1 second. I want to check the audio level, like how loud it is. The game voices versus my voice real quick. Give me 1 second for that. And then I'll actually maybe. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be playing Jump King, obviously, as you can see in the title and absolutely everything. I haven't played this in a while, so we'll see if I can remember how to do it in a proper way, you know? If I can remember how to do it at all. Okay. Did I not hit continue? I think I did, right? Maybe. Right, I'm here. Okay. Great. Alright. Let me see the... Huh. My internet is not doing well. That's what I'm getting from this. Okay. How do you play? I can't remember how to play this game. Oh, there we go. I can finally check it. Doing well. That sounds fine. Okay. Sorry. How do you play? Okay. So, that's jump, obviously. Okay. Not that. It's this. Okay. Let me try to remember how to do this. Okay. Oh, I haven't played this in so long. I'm gonna absolutely mess up. I'm not very high up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm really not good at this game, so not remembering it is really, like... That's gonna help a lot. Because I've had... Well, how many hours do I have in this game? Not hours, minutes, apparently. Yeah. So I've... No, that's this session. Wait, I don't know then. I'm confused. It's okay. I also have my cat in my lap, so if you hear any ominous purring, that's my kitty. She's here with me. She's doing great. It's okay. She is kind of standing right now, though, so she is making it a little hard. That's alright. But yeah, this is gonna be a shorter stream because I don't like. Okay, so. Ooh! Dang it. Oh, nope. Sorry, my cat got up on the desk, so she's banished. It's gonna be a shorter stream. I'm basically doing it because, I don't know, for fun, obviously. Well, that's what I do. Oh, fantastic. That's what I do streams for in the first place, but I'm doing it just, I'm waiting for my friend to be ready to call me, basically. I've mentioned her before. But I'm waiting for her to call me. And we're back at the bottom. Great. I'm not listening to him. Sorry, man. But, so it's gonna be rather short. It's probably gonna be less than an hour in all honesty. But that's alright. Also, I'm realizing now that for me, my keyboard is quite loud. And I imagine it's even louder in my mic. So I'm wondering if I need something to like invest in something that'll make my space bar quieter. Because that's insane. What is happening? Sorry, hold on. Okay. I think my internet is absolutely terrible and it's causing problems. I think that's what's happening. I've noticed recently. So, I live in... What type of keyboard is it? I got it from Miniso. So, I don't know. Let me see. All it says is Miniso, so I don't know if they create the keyboards or if they buy for someone and then make it their brand or kind of thing. It's a Miniso keyboard. Because it's purple. My entire setup is purple. And I love purple. Is it a mechanical one where you remove the keycaps? Yes. Yeah, that's why, because you can buy, I might be wrong, I really know nothing about technology, but can't you buy like quieter keycaps in general, or does the whole keyboard have to be like quieter? Because I could buy a different spacebar, couldn't I? I don't know. But yeah, I know I can remove the keycaps because I've done so before in cleaning my keyboard. So, if there is such thing as buying just quieter keys, then that can be done. The keyboard's adorable, but it is kind of, oh my goodness. It is kind of annoying because, fantastic. It is kind of annoying because it's kind of high, if that makes sense. Like, I've never had a keyboard that was this tall. All of my keyboards have been, like, super flat. This is also the first time in a very long time, having this PC that I've had an actual, like, a PC and not a laptop kind of thing. So I don't know if this is all keyboards. I don't think it is. I don't think so. A rubber dampener for keycaps. So you can keep your keyboard. Okay, hold on. I'm honestly gonna take a photo of your comment because that would be very useful. That'd be very useful. Thank you. I'll look into that then. Because like I said, it's super cute keyboard. But yeah, I'm thinking about it, and I'm sure my spacebar is incredibly loud. But it's a very tall keyboard. Like whenever I type or anything, I set my hands on the desk while typing. I think a lot of people do that, but I think that's normal. But and that's really hard to do with this because then I can't, like right now I'm good setting my hand on the desk because I'm using the spacebar and the left and right key. But while I'm typing, I really can't do that. I have to have my hands picked up, and it affects my typing. Yeah, I type so much slower on this keyboard than any other keyboard I have. Like, well, this is the only keyboard I have. But like on a laptop, say, my typing is so much slower. So, I don't know. But I just like, I saw the keyboard in Miniso, and I thought it was absolutely adorable, and my entire setup's purple, like a lilac purple. I got lilac purple keyboard, lilac purple headphones, mouse, like it's all purple. And so it was perfect. And so I messed up. So I just decided to get that. And it's cute. It's okay. It's a good keyboard. Like, there's nothing really wrong with it. I'm not used to it as well as I should be. It won't feel tall if you get an appropriate wrist rest. That's true. That is true, actually. I've thought about that. I didn't know if that would make it more inconvenient or if it would, help. Because, like, in my mind, a wrist rest and a mouse. Oh, I could just walk it off. A wrist rest and a mouse pad are very similar in my mind. I don't know if that's actually true. I feel like that's not true. I think I'm a little off. But and I have a mouse pad and I don't use it. It's sitting right here. My mouse is currently on it. But when I'm actually using my mouse, I take it off immediately. So I felt like in my mind, I'd do the same with a wrist rest, where I'd buy it and then would proceed to not use it. So I don't actually know. I would definitely try it out, but I'd kind of, I'm not sure. I guess I don't know. If it could help with the tallness of my keyboard, then why not, I suppose, you know what I mean? But, yeah, my mouse, I found it funny because, as I mentioned, my entire everything for my computer is basically purple. And then my mouse pad my mother got for me. It is in fact not purple. It is actually a skull. It's a very grungy looking skull buried in dirt. So I find, and I love it, don't get me wrong. Like, I love gothic or grungy decor like that. If you were to look at my house, entirely, like, I got skulls everywhere, I got candles, I got, let me see, what do I got? I got, dragons. It looks straight out of, you know, weird fantasy. But my mouse pad just, it matches my living room. It does not match my keyboard setup, so it's very entertaining. Oh shoot. Mice usually don't need wrist rest, unlike tall keyboards. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Right. There we go. But yeah, I might look into that. Because I also thought about, I really thought about getting a desk mat as well. Like, the very expensive mechanical keyboards usually include wrist rest. They do? I didn't know that. Like, they come with it? I didn't know that. Mine obviously didn't, because mine was just a Miniso keyboard. Because I really contemplated it. The day that I bought it, I was out with 2 friends. And, I kept going back and forth in the aisles, and I was like, should I buy this $30 keyboard simply because it's purple? But I needed one. I mean, I didn't need one, actually. I completely already had a keyboard that came with my PC. My PC. I completely already had one. But I decided that I wanted purple. So I bought a very clicky keyboard. I will say, I absolutely love, I held that too long, absolutely love keyboard clicky sounds. Like, my mouse bar is a little loud, as you can probably tell, but my, like, the sound of my keyboard in general, I love it. Like, I love the soft little, like, thunks of the keys. It's so yummy. I would watch TikTok ASMR of clicky keyboards. It's so good. I love it. They include their own wrist rest. I love the like lighting on keyboards. Like, the next time I get a keyboard, I'm gonna get one that lights up because I love it. It's so cute. I actually I got a new iPad recently because I'm an artist, and my old one took literally 36 hours to charge, and it was getting impractical. So I bought a new iPad, and with it I bought a Bluetooth keyboard so that I could like, and I know that an iPad keyboard and an actual PC keyboard would be very different, but I bought a Bluetooth keyboard for the iPad to do schoolwork with it sometimes, and it has lights on it, and it is so amazing. Like, it's life-changing, man. I love it so much. Usually just the spacebar that gets, yeah, it is. It's just the spacebar, because I feel like even in Miniso they had the keyboards that were set out to what was it called, test them, I guess, and I loved the click, but it's always the spacebar that's just slightly too loud. So that is the problem I'm currently having. So yeah, I'll do something about that, because I don't know, I don't watch back my streams, so if there's a problem that someone doesn't make me aware of in the chat, like, I never know. But so I'm sure that for my streams, all of them I've done, it's just been incredibly loud and annoying, like a space bar. So that's great, but I'll figure that out. But yeah, I really want to get the, oh my god, my cat is swatting at my fingers. She doesn't like the keyboard sounds. Oh my god, stop it. Kitty, no. I really like the light on the keyboard. I have lights on my headphones. Whoops, I completely went the wrong way. I have lights on my headphones, because I had to buy new headphones recently because my cat tore up my other ones, but it's okay, because now they're purple and they match. but it also has the RGB lights. And it's like, it's obviously like flashing like back and forth is what my headphones do. And for like the iPad keyboard that I said I got, it has it where you can set a specific color, so obviously I set it to purple. I can rebind the in-game keys. That is true. Hold on. Let me see. What would I? Could I rebind it to? I could rebind it to anything. It would just be me not. Wait, how do I get over there? Oh wait, like this. No. Cute. That's what I want. Wait, what? No. Up. Down. Hold on. Jump. Confirm. Oh wait, no. I found it out. I figured it out what I'm doing. Press cancel? What is cancel? Pause? I don't know. Keep changes? No, I want to redo that. Find main button. That's what I want. Up, down, left, right. And then jump. I'll do Alt. Confirm. Cancel. Pause. Keep changes. Yes. Okay, there we go. Got it. Man, I'm the most technologically illiterate person I've ever met. It's insane. Whenever I was young, I thought I was fantastic with technology. The teacher, okay, I don't know how old anybody in chat is, but I know that I'm young enough where we had individual laptops. Yeah, it's so quiet. Yes, it's fantastic. I know that I'm young enough where we had individual laptops for students whenever I was in elementary school. And, I'm all the way back at the bottom, man. And so, the teachers always, and nowadays, in this day and age, the kids, no matter how young they are, like a 6-year-old knows more about technology than, the average age teacher would. Because of just being with it their whole lives, you know? And so, back in elementary school, it would be the teacher, asking, is anyone good with a laptop so that they can help this student? And I'd always be the student that's like, oh yeah, I'm fantastic with technology, and then proceed to have no idea what I'm doing. I got it in my head that I was great technologically because I one time set up my mom's iPhone for her. And since then, the technology whiz in the family. And I really let it go to my head because I'm in fact not a technology whiz. I in fact know nothing about technology. Now I'm realizing, since I've started streaming, everything I do, I have to Google. So it's really been humbling experience, really. It's insane. And now I know that I am no longer good at technology. I'm better than some people, but it kind of is insane. I think a 6-year-old knows more about your average computer than me. Even, so my entire life, I was an Android user, right? I always had Samsungs. And then I wanted an iPhone because I wanted the ability to FaceTime my friends. That's really the only reason I wanted an iPhone. And so I got an iPhone. And I still don't know half the features on my iPhone because I don't know how to use an iPhone still, and I haven't learned. So my friend tells me to do stuff, and I'm like, I'm sorry. The first time I had to airdrop something was 2 years ago from a photographer who'd taken a photo from me and my friends. He was like, turn on your airdrop. And I was like, turn on my, huh? Well, I obviously knew what airdrop was, but I didn't know at all what he meant by turn on my airdrop. I was like, isn't it on? So he had to show me how to do it, and it was quite awful. The only thing I ever have to airdrop is drawings I send from my iPad to my iPhone. My dad asked me how the cloud works, and I'm like, Dad, I really don't know. I don't know how the cloud works. It all goes somewhere. It's called the cloud. That's all I really know about it. So I really am nothing special. It's alright. I know just enough to play video games, and then the rest of it I have to pretty much Google. I know, I used to, back whenever I was, when was I? Elementary school? Like, I don't know, 12? Tell him to watch YouTube about it. That's true. That's true. He watches YouTube for everything, so he can watch the YouTube about the cloud, okay? He watches, if we have different answers on a math problem, he'll YouTube it to make sure that I'm not lying to him. So he can watch YouTube about the cloud. But, what was I saying? Alright, back in elementary school, like say I was 11, 12, I downloaded OBS because I wanted to start making YouTube videos. As most 11, 12-year-olds do, you know? Nowadays. And, so I downloaded OBS, and I was playing Minecraft. And it's really awful. It's so embarrassing. Not the playing Minecraft, that's completely fine. I still do that. If that's embarrassing, then I'm still there. But what's embarrassing about it was, I somehow messed up the OBS settings so astronomically that absolutely everything was blurry. And my frames for my YouTube videos was about 1 frame every 20 seconds. And it was audio, but it was 1 blurry frame of Minecraft every 20 seconds. And I watched it back and I was like, huh, alright. And then I proceeded to post all those videos onto YouTube, thinking, oh, sorry, my cat's playing, if you hear that. I proceeded to post all of those videos to YouTube, thinking that my pure comedy would make it so that the video's worth watching. Just a frame of Minecraft every so often, and my pure 12-year-old charisma skills would get me everything I ever needed in life. And let me tell you, I still don't have charisma skills, let alone 12-year-old me. So those videos have all been deleted and burned, and I don't ever want to think about them again. And well, it was awful. And so I was terrified of OBS whenever I started streaming. I was like, wow, I'm gonna have incredibly blurry streams. And I might. I don't know. I don't think I do. But I could. And I don't know. The settings, I've realized, everything seems to go fine if I don't touch it. For the most part. There are some things I've had to Google and figure out. For example, I spent basically 3 hours trying to set up like my starting student screen and my chat and everything. It took me a while. And then I still don't completely have alerts down how I want, how they should be and how I want them. So I'm not quite too sure what to do about that. I've spent so much time on it, and right now it's not really concerning me, really, so it's okay. But yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Oh, my cat just... Okay. Yep. Sorry, my cat ran through my wires, and it made my kitty! My goodness. It made my screen reset. She's running around. She's playful. She doesn't get playful. She's kind of like... She turned 1 year old recently. I know, right? That's like so good. She's 1 year old. And she is really affectionate. It's like, it felt kind of like, you know how cats get a little, like, was it rambunctious? Not rambunctious. I don't know how to say it. How they get a little moody in their teen years. I feel like she started it and then Beelzebub, stop running through my wires. She started it and then she kind of laid off it and she became super affectionate once again. Like she stopped being affectionate and now she's affectionate again. And now she's still affectionate, but she's starting to get playful again. Like, oh, I think I understand what you're saying there. I think. I'm not. I think I do. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. I think I understand. Woo. Yeah, that would take about 50 years for me to try to do. So I applaud you for that one. Oh my lord. Oh, hello, kitty. Hello, welcome. You know, one thing about her is that she doesn't. Oh yes, my spacebar doesn't work anymore. I completely forgot. She doesn't understand personal space sometimes, my cat. She looks at me and she's like, "Oh, I'm in your face, right? Yeah, this is where I want to be. It's okay. It's okay. We love her for it. It's alright. I love that she's affectionate at least. Oh my goodness. A whiff. Oh, okay. That's a bit scary. Imagine you're talking about a woman. Imagine you're talking to someone like, oh, there's a super hot girl. There's a super hot girl over there. And they're like, I once caught a whiff of her. A little scary. Cats need a lot of attention, but they get angry if they get too much of it. I know, right? She's interesting. Because like I said, she kind of went through a phase of like, she's, you know, cats' teen years are like, I don't know the exact range, but but they, like, she's currently in her teen years. She stopped being affectionate altogether, and then she got affectionate, and now she's affectionate, but at the same time, if I move in a way that she doesn't like, she will absolutely bite me, and it's okay. She's very stubborn. She doesn't like to learn. I would have thought that she'd be trained not to go up on my desk and coffee table by now. But I, in fact, have a spray bottle next to me currently. Because, she has not learned. She knows the word no, because I've said it to her so much. But she has not learned. I think she has learned. I think she just hates me. I think that's it. Really. But she's lovely. I love her. Only is annoying because I'll be sitting, like, even right now while at my desk. I can't be at my desk for too long without her climbing up in my lap. She's very clingy. And then whenever I'm laying in bed, she absolutely makes a point of being right up in my face. I can't be on my phone while laying down because she'll be there and she gets jealous of my phone. And she rubs up against my hand that has my phone until I stop with the phone and pet her. They have no self-control. That's so true. That's so true. She's such a little jerk. And then if I sit on my couch, she's immediately up on me too. I really just can't do anything. I can't draw either because she starts eating my pencils. It's like I can't do anything in her presence except her. She is the only priority ever. And I get it. I do. There's been times where I've been playing like a game where I'm fighting something. Like, I don't know, like where I'm fighting just in general. Not like combat against other people, but against monsters. Say like in Zelda, something like that. And she just decides she wants to absolutely ruin my chances of winning at all. Oh my goodness. You know, I find it really weird that despite the fact that I've obviously made negative progress since starting here today, I don't get super angry at it. Like, I'll occasionally get a little annoyed, but it's okay. Like, this is like obviously a rage game, but this is a calmer rage game for me, you know? Like, I'm not too angry at it. Because I don't mind doing this over and over again, I guess. I would prefer to be farther along in the game, as I'm back at the start, and I've been doing this for 30 minutes now. But, it is what it is. But, like, say I played Getting Over? No, not Getting Over it, is it? That game with Bennett Foddy. Is it Getting Over It? Like, it's not. The one where you're in the stupid bucket. I played that, and I almost broke my hand, and I was crying. Because I was so angry. That's the furthest I've gotten. I've not gotten past the sewers at all. Getting Over is brutal. It is. Oh my god. I need to play that on stream. My only problem is, like, I can be a very angry person at times. And like I said, the last time I played Getting Over It, I started crying, and I slammed my hand down so hard that I almost broke it. So I'm not sure if that's a good stream game for me. Like I said, this one's okay. It's so peaceful. You know? Like, look at that cute little guy that I am. It's okay. But, like I said, I would like to get farther, but it's okay. But yeah, I don't think I've gotten past the sewers. What's after the sewers? I don't think I've gotten there. Ah, dang it. I think... What's the farthest I've gotten? Really, I think where I was at earlier in the sewers, at the top of that little peak there, that's normally the highest I get. I might have been past that once, but I wouldn't count on it, you know? But yeah. I like this game though. It's okay. I would like to try, part of me would like to try Chained Together with someone. I don't know who. Which is also like a very similar game, you know? I would absolutely use that one button where you go to the highest you've been, because no way. But, I don't know. I kind of like, and then Pogo Stuck as well, I'd like to try that, I guess. I kind of like, I like these hard games like this, but at the same time, it's just, it is mildly annoying. Yeah, this game, yeah, I agree. Because it's it can go, I've seen speedruns of it, and whoops, you can go so quick, you know? Like that, like you said, that's like a pro can do it in 8 minutes, like you say. But it's, man, oh dang it. I think that I also lack the skill. I don't think I'd ever be able to do this game in 8 minutes, no matter how much I try, because I just did the same jump the same way wrong 2 times, and I think that tells you where I'm at, essentially. I think I lack the video gaming skill. Because as much as I like video games, I wouldn't call myself good at them in any sense. I'd say I'm mediocre at best at all video games I play. So I don't think that's ever going to get better for me. Give me 1 second. I want to see. Would this obstruct too much if I bring my thing? I don't think it obstructs too much. I'll keep watch of it to make sure it doesn't, but I am noticing that I'm just literally a face. That's all I am. Okay. But I mean, I know that, I guess that this time here, 1 hour, 19 minutes, I think the last time I played this game on stream, I started a new one, and so that's why it's that. But I know I've played this for longer, and I still don't think I've ever gotten farther than I don't know. Most streamers are not pro gamers, especially if they're variety streamers. Yeah. That is true, yeah. That's the thing, is that I don't like, well, it's not that I don't like games but I prefer, I like games that you essentially have to practice and be good at. Obviously, I'm playing this game, but many of the games I like are story games, and so that's obviously, how many times I'm going to do the same thing over and over again? So that's obviously not something you necessarily have to practice at. Story games, like I like watching. I haven't played a lot of games like that, only because I've saved them for stream, and I haven't done them on stream yet. But the games I've watched like that, like Little Misfortune, stuff like that, I really like those games, and I don't think that's necessarily a game that you have to learn to be good at, so it's okay. Aw, dang it. Whenever I was younger, and I learned about Minecraft in my youthful age, I used to be the token Minecraft kid in the family, as one is. And I used to be like, my siblings and my nieces and nephews would call me like the best at Minecraft in the family. I was the Minecraft pro, and that really instilled me with a lot of confidence. So I was like, oh, I'm so good at video games. I'm so good at Minecraft. And so that made me super happy. And then I met my best friend, and we played Minecraft together, and I died about 5 times. So that immediately ruined any confidence I ever had in Minecraft. But oh, dang it. But and I like Minecraft, but I realize I'm not super good at it. Like, even now, I've never beat Minecraft, first of all, which, as long as I've been playing it, never tried to beat it. I didn't know there was a way to beat it until about 4 years ago. So I was just a kid having fun, which is fine. But even now, so many Minecraft updates, I don't know a lot about Minecraft. Like, I haven't played since the caves and stuff got added, I think. And that's been a while. There's like a lot of new things. I don't know how to use most of the things in Minecraft nowadays. So, I was also, as a kid, I played 2 main games. I played Minecraft and I played Roblox. and Roblox, most games on Roblox, I feel, are not skill games in the slightest. I play a lot of obbies. I guess that requires a little bit of skill. And then Minecraft. But I know the Roblox games I played I don't think they're super popular anymore, really. The good old days of Roblox. Where it was just a bunch of... I was looking at like the old Roblox YouTubers I used to watch today, and I was like, where are they now? And they're doing well, so Roblox is still thriving as a game. I don't really play it. I play Roblox. Whenever I play Roblox nowadays, I play either Dress to Impress or the one draw game. What's that called? I don't know, but it's the one where you draw and you do competitions. I like that, because I draw anyways, so I like going on there occasionally and watching people vote me terribly. It's kind of fun. Dang it. Enjoy it. But Roblox gamers are always like an inferior version of something else. That is very true, yeah. I feel like that's a token of Roblox games, is that Roblox games are someone else trying to make a worse version of another game that you can get for free, you know what I mean? Like they have, I know that. Oh, I also played The Sims a lot. I completely forgot to mention that. But that's off topic. But the reason I thought about that is because they have like Welcome to Bloxburg in Roblox. That's something that I never really played because it required Robux, and so I didn't buy it for the longest time. But then I finally did buy it, and that's essentially Sims, but in Roblox, you know? But that actually did require, that was a bot game, Welcome to Bloxburg. But there's so many Roblox games that are just like made, like they have Skyblock in Roblox. That's something I played a lot now I think about it. Whenever I was young, I played Skyblock, which is obviously that one Minecraft, like I don't know, what is it? Like a Minecraft server where you play Skyblock? I don't really know much about it. I never played Skyblock. Except for in Roblox. But yeah, it's essentially they take games that are paid for and they make them free in a worse like software, because it's, I think I never really experimented making games in Roblox. You can make some decent games in Roblox, that's for sure. Like I've seen some good horror games and other stuff like that. But it's just I imagine it's not as advanced to this game making software as like others are, obviously, because it's, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Can you voice act for roles in Roblox games? I feel like I've never, now I think about it, I don't think I've ever heard of there being voice acting in Roblox. There might be, but I feel like that doesn't happen. Didn't they, now I'm thinking about it, didn't they like make a Choo Choo Charles Roblox game too? I don't know. I just feel like they make a whole lot of Roblox games that are a kind of other version. They make a lot of, whoa. I don't want to say rip-off because some of them can be good. Like I know that there was a Slender Man Roblox game I used to play all the time. And I hated horror games. I hated anything horror whenever I was younger. Now I like horror games. I think I'd be terrible playing them. That's why I haven't played one on stream yet, is because I think I'd be an absolute pussy. But but I know that there was a Slender Man game that wasn't necessarily too much of a horror game, so I like to play it on Roblox. I know that whenever I was younger, I didn't want to buy games, and so Roblox was a good option, you know? Like, I didn't know about Steam until fairly recently in my life. Like, not super recently, it was like 2 years. But, you should play that one game. What one game? One of the ones I was talking about? But Roblox was a good option for me, who was a child, and didn't want to ask my mom for a Visage? Is that how you say that? Visage? I've never heard of that. What is that? I didn't want to constantly ask my mom for buying games because she wouldn't give it to me. That's another thing though, is that because of me growing up on Roblox and like free to play games, whenever I started playing like video games on Steam, I found it absolutely ridiculous at first that you had to pay for every single game. And now I obviously realize why. It's because a bunch of developers trying to, you know, make a living. But I absolutely was appalled. I was like, why? For one game, I'm paying $15. The next day, I want to play a different game, it's another $15. But like I said, I understand now. It's a very good horror game. All right. Oh Lord, I'll consider. Like I said, I like horror stuff now. I'm not good with horror in the slightest. It's really bad. I can watch people play it all day, like horror games, but me doing it, I'd be absolutely terrible. That's like, I can watch horror movies, no problem. I'll get scared, don't get me wrong, but I can watch them no problem. I can't go in a haunted house. I'll freeze up. You know the fight or flight reflex? It's like a thing where they call it fight or flight, but psychologically they've added two more, which is fight, flight, freeze, or fawn, and I'm absolutely freeze. I stop moving whenever I'm scared, so that would be fun. But I'll think about it. I'll look into it after the stream. Visage. I've never heard of that. Is it new? Or is it something that's been here for a while? I feel like the newest horror game. I watch a lot of Markiplier. And he does, like, horror games that aren't as popular. I feel like the most recent, like, super popular horror game I've watched was that one with the anime girl. What was its name? I don't know its name. But it's the one with the anime girl, where he basically drags her into, or she drags the guy into her reality, and it ends up she's like corrupt or something. I don't know exactly what it was. I know that a while ago. Other one's the Cabin Factory reveal. Oh, Poppy Playtime. I'm going to play. Okay, I've seen Chapter 1 played through, so I'd already know that one. I'm going to be playing Poppy Playtime. I'm gonna have to suck it up and play some Poppy Playtime because it looks so silly. It looks so silly, man. I would love to play Poppy Playtime. I've never heard of any of the other ones there, but I'll look into them. I don't think I've ever heard of any of those other ones. I know, a while ago. Oh my god. So one of the first horror games I ever watched someone watch was Jacksepticeye. I watched, and this was fairly recent, keep in mind, because until recent I was too scaredy cat to watch any of this stuff, and now I watch it quite frequently. But the first horror game I ever watched be played was Mortuary Assistant, the demo, not the fully out one, by Jacksepticeye, and I thought that was absolutely terrifying. And I still do think Mortuary Assistant is quite a scary game. Don't get me wrong. But that's like, I don't know if I'd ever be able to play that, you know? I would fear of just freezing. Like, I'd be too scared to continue playing. And also, like, I feel like the scariest horror game I've seen, I could be absolutely wrong about this. Well, the scariest I've seen, so I guess I can't be wrong. But I think the scariest, in my opinion, that I've seen is Madison. That was quite terrifying. I watched a playthrough of that, and that was quite scary, I will say. I also watched. I don't think this was as scary. So what mainly gets me with horror games, what mainly disturbs me, is whenever they are storyline horror games, if that makes sense. That is scarier to me. And I guess I don't know a whole lot of those. It's similar to Madison, but scary? Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, I'll look into it. That scares me already, bro. But I like storyline horror games. And so, like, I feel like Mortuary Assistant, Madison. There was one that I can't even think of the name of it. But it's more of a, let me think. It's less of a, it still is a storyline. It's, okay, I don't know, I can't think of the name of it, but it's where basically this girl goes with her friends to an old rundown hotel, and this the owner of the hotel was there and is basically trying to kill him, right? And like he's captured the friends, and this girl is going through meeting ghosts from the hotel and trying to uncover the hotel's secrets, stuff like that. I can't think of the horror game. It looks beautiful. Quarry. Oh, wait, I feel like I've heard that. I don't know. I think I've heard that. I'll look into that too. But but that one that I'm thinking about, it's a storyline because you're learning about the story of all the ghosts, but it isn't as scary to me because it's more so like, oh, you got caught, retry kind of thing, if that makes sense. I don't know. I don't think I'm making sense. Welcome to... I'm not gonna try to say that. It's the scariest game I've ever met. Alright, so you're trying to torture me is what I'm hearing. I tell you I'm not good with horror games. And you're like, oh yeah, give the scary ones. Alright, I'll look, man. Is this gonna work? Yes. I think... Not where I am now, but I think this screen is the farthest I've ever gotten. Like, I've done it before, but I think... No! I think that screen... I don't think I've seen a higher screen than that while playing. I've obviously seen other people do it, and I wish I was them. But... Ah, dang it. Isn't there, like... Not necessarily a checkpoint, but... Ooh, I almost just walked straight off. Isn't there, like, a kind of... safe room not too far from that screen, like where it would be incredibly, you'd pretty much have to fall on purpose. I think, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Man, I just want to be safe. I just want to get to a point where I'm finally where I'm finally not gonna fall down there any further. I don't want to be at the bottom anymore. That's all I want. After that is a safe area. Okay. Oh shoot. We just jump right back into the abyss. Okay. Okay. Oh wait, yeah, I know I've never been there because the crow's there. Right. Okay. I know I'm gonna fall, so I don't know why I'm like taking this moment of silence. Oh yeah. In all fairness, that wasn't my fault. My finger slipped. Not my fault. Oh, I had that. Oh dang, that was where I won. I feel like I might be absolutely insane. I feel like in the center of this area, like right here where my foot is. It looks like there's just a zipper going down the entire length of this like sewer. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. We got this. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna fall. No! It's okay. We can try again. But yeah, I wanna, cause I probably, I don't know. I got a few games lined up that I've played before on stream, but have not finished in the slightest. Like, I got a little to the left. I heard that thump. Hey, shh. Oh, dang it, I forgot. My mouse, my space bar isn't the button anymore. I got a few games lined up before I can really start anymore. I guess I can do whatever I want, but I want to finish A Little to the Left. There's a puzzle game that I started that I kind of want to finish. I'm not good at puzzle games. I'm really not good at puzzle games. Anytime I have a puzzle, I cheat, so, because I can't figure it out. So we'll see how that happens, but that'd be nice to do. Are those the only two? I'd like to finish this game, but I don't think that's gonna happen before I finish another one. I think I'm just gonna have to keep trying a few years for this one. I don't know. I plan on... We'll see if I actually do it, but I would like to one day do a longer stream where I try to get some progress in here. That won't be today. I was supposed to call my friend. My friend was supposed to call me. And we're supposed to call together. And she messaged me saying, what a nice stream you got going on there. So by that logic, I assume that she's currently watching my stream and she's willing to suspend the call for the sake of my stream, which, what a real one. What a real one. But yeah, I'd only planned to stream until we called, but how's this gonna work? Can I go up higher? No. Alright, hey bird. Okay. I get another try. Oh my god. Oh! Bro? Bro? No! Okay. Okay, we're only here. That isn't too far. My heart, man. My heart, my heart. Okay. Hello? Sorry, didn't mean to stand on your cage there, buddy. Didn't realize that you were there. Ah, dang it. Alright. At least I don't... I was gonna say, at least I don't fall too far here. And then I proceeded to just hop off. Okay. Oh, whoops. That's my mouse. Oh my god. My space again. There we go. I don't know. At least I'm not falling... Oh, shoot. Let me not jinx it, actually. I'm gonna shut up. I'll tell you what I was gonna say later. But right now, I'm going to continue along my merrily, happily way. Up here. I'm gonna keep going up here. Okay. No! Okay, it's okay. We're fine. I'm going to do so good. Okay. Alright, we're back down here. We made it so far, though. Made it so far. I was doing great. I was doing great. I got in my head. That's what happened. Alright? I was like, ooh, I was so cocky. This is what happens when you get cocky. You get disappointed. It's my fault, really. Oh, no. Ah, I keep... What am I doing? I also thought... I started a Minecraft world a stream a while back ago. And so I was like, why not continue that Minecraft world? My problem right now, honestly, is it's hard. This is like, I guess the problem anyone can have is I kind of need to play the games that I got right now, really, because, games are expensive as always. So, I don't know. Sorry, okay. I have played the games that I got for now, it feels, so I don't know when I'm going to be able to start playing a new one. Because games cost money, and I don't have money. So, that's where I am right now. But I want to play lots of games. I have lots of games in mind. Like I said, I really like story games, and so, like, I just want to play a bunch of story games, man. Like the one-shot little story games, things that won't take more than one stream. I like games like that. I want to play some of those. Like I said, the Bonus Fortune. I want to play that. I have plans. I just actually make a set list of games to think about playing, really. What was that one? I haven't heard of that. Woo. Okay, there we go. Ooh. I haven't heard of it. I'll look into it then. I feel like this is a harder jump for me than it should be. I feel like I mess it up every single time. I also do the same thing over and over again and then continue to complain though, so maybe it's my fault. Ah, dang it. Oh, dang it! I would like to ideally end this stream farther up than when I started. That'd be the ideal situation, huh? I'm not sure we'll get there, but maybe. Maybe we will. Okay. Alright. We're where we started. Now we just have to go higher. We're all the way back at the start again. My cat is also currently laying on my arm, so that's not really helping my progress. But I do appreciate her support. Alright, we're back again where the stream started. So now we just need to... Okay. We've made negative progress. Really, that's what we've done here. It's all we've done, isn't it? Made... Okay. 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 I recently, this is completely random, completely off topic. I recently watched Good Omens, you know? The 2-season show that's been out for a while that I've heard good things about but only recently watched. And I really liked it. I liked it more than I thought I would. I didn't like season 1 as much as season 2. I like season 2 much more. But now I'm trying to think of a show to watch. Like, that's a bad thing about watching a show for me. Is I like a variety of shows, right? But after watching one, I only want to watch anything that's similar in content, you know what I mean? Like right now, I still haven't watched season 2 of Arcane, and I need to do that, but I really don't want to do that right now because I've just watched Good Omens, and so now I want to watch something that's like Good Omens. So I'm not sure what to watch now. Ooh. But I thought about watching more stuff that David Tennant's in, because I think David Tennant's a great actor, honestly. I think he's a fantastic actor. I thought about watching more about that. Good Omens, it's basically, so, it's about a demon and an angel that, they've known each other since the beginning of, basically, the world. And the first season's all about them trying to stop the end of the world, which has been brought upon by which is going to be brought upon by the Antichrist. So it's very Christianity kind of thing. So if you so it's kind of it can be like iffy if people like it, because I was kind of, when I was watching it, so I'm a Christian personally, and my parents are Christians, so whenever I was watching it, I was always worried that my parents would come in and be like, this is heinous, because it's basically Bible fan fiction. And so if you're not into that kind of thing, then it wouldn't be good. But yeah, it's basically a demon and an angel trying to stop the end of the world. The first season is. The second season goes more into how they don't fit in with heaven and hell kind of thing. I don't even know what an antichrist is. Basically, how can I explain it? I haven't read much of the Bible. So in Christianity, it's said that one day a child. It's like basically a child of Satan, I guess is the way to describe it. And it's said in Christianity that one day a child of Satan will, like, destroy the earth, basically, is kind of what the Antichrist is, I believe. I could be completely wrong. But that's what I know. But it's basically a child of Satan. And in the show, it's basically been brought upon earth and raised. What? It's Satan's child. The world will end? Nah, no it won't. Not anytime soon. Maybe one day. Hopefully long after I'm gone. But that's what the Antichrist in it is supposed to do. It's supposed to be like, bring upon the end of the world. And in the show, it's seen delivering the Antichrist. And then, like, on the Antichrist's 11th birthday, the world is going to end or something. And so they're trying to stop that, basically. And they do in the first season. Because, there's a second season. And a third that will come out soon. An 11-year-old? Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's really weird. It's it's really weird. I don't know what to tell. I don't know what to tell you. It's a bit strange. I like the show in general, though. I heard a lot about it on basically, it was on X. I saw a lot of fanfic about it because, kind of like a lot of people, and from what I've seen on X, a lot of people, strangely, that like Genshin Impact also like Good Omens, so I saw a lot of Good Omens fanfic, or not fanfic, fan art, sorry, and I was like, wow, what a show. Maybe I should follow Buddhism. I don't know much about that. You'll have to see about that. You'll have to research that one to decide. I don't know how much of the Antichrist is really, like, I don't know how much of the Good Omens version of the Antichrist is in the Bible, because I haven't read that much of the Bible. So I'm not exactly sure about that, but I know that that's what is in Good Omens. I know more about the second coming of Jesus than I do the Antichrist, which it sounds like a similar situation. I don't know if it's the same thing. I haven't read too much of the Bible. I haven't gone to church my entire life, despite being Christian. The type of Christianity that's around me isn't my type of Christianity, if that makes sense, so. Woo. But I thought about, as I said, David Tennant is an actor in Good Omens. And I thought about watching one of his first roles, which is taking over the asylum. That's like from the 80s, I think. I'm not judging. Yeah, real. That's like from the 80s, I think, taking over the asylum. I thought about trying to watch that. I only worry because, like, I don't know how to explain it, but, I am not good at understanding words on TV, you know what I mean? And I have to use captions anyways, and I know that that show would probably have captions, but I'm obviously American, in case that can be told from my accent. And so it gets harder for me when on TV listening to people with accents, which taking over the asylum is either Scottish or English, I think. I think it might be Scottish. And so it'd be harder for me to understand them. And then also, it's an older show, so less quality audio. That makes it even harder. So I am a little worried about not understanding what's going on because I can't understand the characters. I think it should have captions still, so it should be okay. That's my fear, though. Is just not knowing what's going on. That's the reason, the first time I watched Harry Potter, and the Order of the Phoenix specifically is what I'm talking about here. I watched it without captions. And it was also on a very crappy DVD that wasn't very good audio quality in the first place. And I did not understand what was going on in the slightest because, it was a quiet DVD and they had different accents than me, so I didn't know what they were saying. So, that's my problem. I'm very bad at hearing. I don't know. It's an issue. I watch things with captions just for the sake of watching with captions. It might be because I'm raised in a household with very old people. So I was naturally taught to speak up. So I can't hear too well if things aren't super loud and stuff. It's like whenever I go with my friends, I'll be in the car with my friends and their parents, say for example, and it all sounds like they're all whispering to each other, and I'm like, hey, I don't know what you're saying. And they're talking at a normal volume. I'm just very not good at hearing. Or you watch foreign stuff with subtitles? Yeah, I do too. Well, it kind of depends on the stuff. Like, that's like the whole sub versus dub debate. Or like things like foreign. I don't know, like, in general, I like listening to it in the original language, things like that. But because I notice it sounds better and the tones and everything sound better. At the same time, I'm often doing stuff whenever watching shows. It's very rare that I'm just watching a show, like, and that's all I'm doing. So then I have to have it dubbed because I can't do stuff at the same time, you know what I mean? My favorite animes. So there's only one anime I've ever completely finished, and that is Ouran High School Host Club. But I wouldn't say it's necessarily my favorite. I really like, I like My Hero Academia quite a bit, which, pretty common, you know. I need to watch more animes, actually. I have so many to be watched animes. I like Bungo Stray Dogs a lot. I like Haikyuu. What other animes have I watched? I watched a bit of Fairy Tail. I like that. My problem with Fairy Tail is that it's super long, and I was trying to binge it, and that did not work out for me. I'm watching Bungo now. Yeah, I haven't watched too much of it actually, but I like loved it instantly when I started watching it. It was super cool. I like Cells at Work, strangely. I know it's really strange. I like that. Honestly, my favorite piece of Japanese media at the moment is Spy Family, but I haven't watched that as an anime. I've read that as a manga. And I haven't read very far, but that's currently what I'm obsessing on right now for Japanese media. Very much love Spy Family. I like the concept in general. It's a super cool concept. Episode 3. Yeah, I get that. Woo! Where am I? Ooh. It's been a while since I watched anime, actually. I need to get back on that. Spy Family was cute. Spy Family's so adorable. Whoops. I need to get back on watching anime. Recently, I've been spending most of my free time watching YouTube. My problem is, like, with any TV shows, not just anime. I struggle to watch TV shows and anime because it feels like infinite, you know what I mean? It feels like it'll take too long for me. It feels too hard to put on just an episode of something a day. It feels really difficult. I don't know, it's weird. I'd much rather watch things as a movie. Kind of weird. But yeah, I have a lot of animes to finish. Like I said, I've only ever finished one anime. And that was only one season because it never continued. I have a lot of things I've started and haven't finished. I started... You can only start One Piece from episode 1. That is so true. Yeah. It just feels like I don't often take time to... I don't often take time out of my day to stop and do one thing for myself, you know what I mean? Like, I'm always doing 2 things at once. And watching shows like animes and stuff, it feels like something I want to take time to do. Like, I wouldn't want to do that while doing something else. But at the same time, I never do things just to do them for myself. I'm always doing something else. So it's kind of difficult, but that's alright. I just gotta do it more. It's alright. Like, that's, like, if I'm playing video games here, I'll put on YouTube, but I guess I could put on anime instead. That's another thing, like, with reading as well, I love to read, but it always feels like something that I don't get to do because I don't have time. Because reading is very much something that you have to only read. You can't, like, I can't play video games and read. Okay, have fun. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. See you later. Thank you for coming. I hope you appreciated everything today. Thank you so much. But that's like reading. Like, you can't play video games and read at the same time. Or I can't. I don't know. Maybe someone can, but I can't. And so, it's like, it makes it hard to read for me because I feel like I always have to do 2 things. I don't have time to sit down and read. I have to do other things. I can't just read. I do have to start reading though. I want to read, I have a goal to read all the Harry Potter books by June. I actually, in all honesty, am not sure I'll meet that goal because I'm still on the 3rd one. So, and those are very long books, but we'll have to see. I really want to, so I'm gonna try. I'll probably go here for streaming for about 10 more minutes, and then I'll call it quits for the day. I want to try to get higher than I started. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. But yeah, like I did say earlier, I was supposed to have a call with my friend. And I think that she's currently watching the stream. And she's opted for, not calling. Well, she didn't want to interrupt the stream by calling. Even though I was only doing the stream to wait on her, which is okay. But, I do plan on doing that today, so. It's currently late at night. Not too late, but. I don't know, depending on how long the call goes, maybe I'll come and stream after. I'm not making promises, though. It wouldn't be Jump King. I'm getting a little Jump Kinged out, I'm not gonna lie. I've been jumping for a long time. But, I'll do about 10 more minutes. And then I'll be done. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh, whoops. I did a stream, what was it? 2 weeks ago about now? Almost 2 weeks ago. And I completely forgot to send my YouTube channel because I completely forgot to make a thumbnail. It was a spiral. It was butterfly effect. That's what it's called, right? Domino effect and butterfly effect? Are those the same thing? I feel like I hear them used interchangeably. Domino effect is like where one thing happens that causes another thing to happen, but isn't it the same as butterfly effect? I might be wrong. I don't know. Something happened, so now that stream is gone forever, and that's great. Whoops. Oh no. No! Oh my goodness, I've really made no progress this stream, have I? I'm the worst Jump King player there is. It's okay. One day. One day. Okay. Woo! My family and I have made a garden for the summer, with vegetables to eat, right? That's what we've grown. Butterfly effect is when something small can change the entire future. While domino effect is when someone causes a train event. Oh, wait. Used for time travel. So is the butterfly effect only relevant when it comes to time travel then? Oh! I've fallen. I've fallen. Yeah, okay. So, I've not time traveled, so it would be the domino effect. I don't know, maybe I have. The time travel. Oh my god. Okay. But my family and I have grown vegetables for the summer. You know, eat salads and whatnot. For me and my mom to eat salads and whatnot. My dad doesn't like salad. He says it's rabbit food. But, and so I had a salad tonight, and it was quite scrumptious. I did add way too much salad dressing. I use, like, I don't even know what it's called. It's this red dressing. And I use so much of it. But, yeah, so I've been eating more salad, and I never realized salad was so good until this summer, where I'm eating all of the salads. Thousand Island, maybe? No, it's not Thousand Island, because I don't like Thousand Island. That's all I know. One moment. Red salad dressing. Catalina. Catalina. It was Catalina. That's what it is. I ate Catalina. It was very good. Enjoyed it. I added way too much because last time I had a salad, I didn't have enough. And then this time I had way too many carrots, and I don't like carrots. I had way too much Catalina dressing. I don't know, I kind of like carrots. They're really... Oh, shoot. Carrots are hit or miss for me because they're good for you, right? So I want to eat carrots. Same time, while I'm eating something that isn't sweet, I don't want the sudden sweetness of a carrot to throw me off. It's alright. I'll eat carrots sometimes. I eat them in soup all the time. They're great in soup. But in a salad, they're a little too sweet for me, honestly. I don't know. There's very few foods I hate, and carrots are not one of them. Most foods, if I don't eat it one way, I'll eat it another. One of the few foods I hate, pickles. I absolutely despise a pickle, bro. Oh my goodness. I ate a chicken sandwich today that was left over from my mother, and she peeled off the pickles, but I couldn't finish the chicken sandwich because it still had pickle juice. I can't do pickles. I don't enjoy pickles in the slightest. I hate them, actually. All pickles, every single kind. It's so bad to me. There's absolutely nothing I can eat a pickle in. Even, like, my least favorite kinds of foods, like tomatoes, I can eat them in something. I eat tomatoes in soup all the time. I eat tomato soup! But pickles? No. You couldn't do anything to a pickle to make me eat it. Ah, dang it. It's also weird because normally if I don't like food's a texture thing that I don't like it for. Like, I don't like ground beef or ground any meat because it's ground and I don't like that texture. But pickles, it's purely the taste of a pickle that offsets me too much to eat any pickles. I hate it. I hate it so much. Alright. Alright, if I can just get a little farther than when I started, we'll be good. Ah, oh, no. Ah. Fantastic. At least I'm gonna be very good at this part by the end, you know? This is going to come so easy to me. This is going to be so simple, and I won't keep messing up like I'm doing right now. There we go. Okay. Fantastic. You know what I find so strange? This is so completely random. But my little cat that's on the screen, right? My little PNG cat. Oh my god. It works because it's connected to a Discord voice channel, right? That's what makes it light up. That's how it understands whenever I'm talking. From what I understand, I don't know, I'm not the best tech-wise, but from what I understand, that's how it works. And I always have to pull up my Discord and enter a certain voice channel in order to get my cat to work. And right now, currently, before the stream, it was not working. And so I closed my Discord to reset it to try to get the cat working for stream. And I closed Discord. And then, as I had Discord closed, the cat popped up. And then I kept trying to open Discord. I kept doing it. Like, I tried to open Discord about 10 times, and Discord has not opened. It will not open. And the cat is still running. So, I don't know how, but it's pure willpower that that you can see me talking right now. Because Discord isn't open at all. Alright. I'm gonna have one more attempt with... Okay. I'll give myself 5 more minutes, okay? Because it's been the 10 minutes, but I'll give myself 5 more minutes to try to see if I can get any farther in this game than when I started the stream. And if not within the 5 minutes, wherever I am, it's just it. Whenever the clock hits 9:49, nope, 9:39 where I am, in my current location, that's when I'm gonna stop this game and come back to it another time. Because this is genuinely insane. Oh, dang it! I'm surprised by how calm my cat's being. Like, since the last time I talked about her, she's been in my lap. And sure, she's been getting on my arm and stuff and distracting me from gaming a little. But she's been very calm and sweet. Being very cute. Very adorable right now. She's being perfectly alright. Whoops. She's occasionally, whenever I've moved my arm, she'd stretch a little, and I'd expect her to get up and start attacking me, but she'd just go back to sleep. It's very sweet, very sweet. Love her for it. Okay. Okay. She's gotten so much bigger. Like, I was looking at the photo the other day of the that I put up on stream the one time of her to show stream what she looked like. She's gotten so much bigger from that photo. Like, I don't think she's gotten like, in my opinion, she's still very tiny. She's still a very tiny kitty. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think she's gonna stay pretty small. Like, compared to some other cats, you know? I think she's a relatively small breed of cat. But, she's definitely gotten bigger. I was looking at the photos from when I first got her because, like I said earlier, she just turned 1 years old. Looking at the photos from when I first got her, and she was so tiny. It was adorable. Whoops. I also like how I've seen her personality come out since then. Because I remember within the first few days that she was here, I assumed that, like, she would be... She seemed like she wasn't going to be too, She seemed she was going to be a bit of a lazy cat, kind of chill and lazy. And ever since then, she has become so affectionate and so playful. Like, she was playful the first few days too, but you really had to... She basically, the first few days she was here, and that's how all, like, animals are, obviously. The first few days she was here, she would basically do whatever you'd want of her. Like, if you moved her to a couch, she'd sit on that couch. She wouldn't really care too much. And now, if you move her to a couch, she would rather die than stay on that couch. So, quite the improvement, I'd say. Let's go. Alright. Nope, not what I want. There we go. Nope. Alright. We're back here. We're back here. We're back here. Hey, how's it going? Don't talk to me. I'm gaming. I'm gaming. Okay, let's not get cocky. Let's not get cocky. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! How do I get over there? Okay. Where do I go from here, actually? I'll be so honest. What am I doing? Oh, that would be... There we go. Whoops. Not exactly sure what to do in here. That's alright. I know that I need to go to the crow. I do know that much. So I'm gonna do that. Not this stream. Because I finally made it up here. And I know that I could very easily fall and ruin everything. And I probably will next time I play this game. I'll probably fall and I'll be right back to where I was. But that's for future me to worry about. So that's all I'm gonna do this time. Thank you so much for coming to my stream and hanging out with me. I had lots of fun today. Every time I don't stream, I always forget how much fun it is. Thank you for being here. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for being here, talking to me, chatting with me, watching. Very much fun. I'm gonna come back to this. I don't know the next time I'll be streaming, but we'll see. It'll be random. It'll be very annoying. Anyway, thank you so much for coming. Like I said a million times, I highly appreciate it. And that's gonna be all for now. Goodbye.